I am very happy to be here today with this topic, ageless living, ageless living, ageless living. We can live a longer, healthier life without pain, regardless of our age, free of age related toxins or pain, with the vigor, vitality, and youth of a child, the heart of an athlete, a strong virus bacteria proof immunity, restoring our memory, getting deep, rejuvenative sleep, eliminating anxiety and emotional trauma in order to recharge energy reserves, reverse aging, reverse aging, reverse aging. I'm repeating that so that we can heal our body from the inside out, be resistant to pain, suffering, and disease. However, we are from a culture, we are from a mindset, and we are from lifestyles that tell us that to age is to have mental incapacitation, that to age is to live in pain. However, our biological age can be much younger than chronological age so that we can have ageless, graceful, healthy aging as a choice. So, would we rather live from the timeless, ageless heart instead of being tricked by the thoughts that tell us and create separation, duality, contrast in our mind, identifying with the body that can be diseased, that can age and die? Ageless living means that we can have a lifestyle and we can have a mindset that will help our biological age, the age of our organs, our liver, our heart, our kidneys, and all our tissues to be younger than our chronological age. I might be 65 years old, but my biological age might be 38 or below. Are you ready for this interesting subject? Ageless living, stress free, mind, heart, coherence. Remember, although chronological age is inevitable, physical aging does not have to occur in the way we've been taught to believe. We can ensure lifelong health, endless vitality, move from prematurely aged to looking and feeling 10, 20 years younger. We do this by rejuvenating our sleep patterns to slow the aging process and lengthen those telomeres that are essential for our ever youthful radiance. And we need to understand why hydration is even more important than we thought, making sure that we have water in our bodies. We have to reduce stress, release anxiety, and clear our brain and open our heart with the power of our breath. Those deep breaths. And why is this? Listen to this attentively. If necessary, write it down. Our age is determined by our lifestyle, and our body is ageless, and our mind is timeless. Our body is ageless, and our mind is timeless. With heart mind coherence, we shift from the head into the heart soul youthful radiance, ageless living. We tune into our body to feel what our body is communicating us, to feel to harmonious living as a necessary skill that we use to navigate the times we are in, these times of intense disruption. We are not this body that is diseased, that ages and dies. Unfortunately, many of us over identify with the body, and this gets us to fear disease, it gets us to fear aging, and it gets us to fear dying. We can tune into our essential ageless body and timeless mind. So join me today on a journey of discovery. We will explore a place where rules of everyday existence do not apply at all. These rules explicitly state that to grow old, to become frail, and to die is the ultimate destiny for all. But today, let us suspend, even if for a small moment during this presentation, let's suspend assumptions about what we call reality so that we can become pioneers in a land where youthful vigor, renewal, creativity, joy, fulfillment, and timelessness are the common experience of our everyday life from now onwards, where we will grow old, where old age, senility, infirmity, and death do not exist and are not even entertained as a possibility. And this was by Deepak Chopra. I will repeat it again. We can get into this youthful vigor, renewal, creativity, timelessness that will become the experience of our everyday lives, where old age, senility, infirmity, and death do not exist and are not even entertained as a possibility. This was stated by Deepak Chopra. Because we live forever somewhere. We are not this body. This body that gets aged, this body that is diseased, this body that dies is not who we are. So, our current conditioning, that current collective worldview taught by our parents, by teachers, by society is preventing us from going to that place that Deepak Chopra is talking about. And this way of seeing things, the old paradigm has been called the hypnosis of social conditioning, an induced fiction in which we have collectively agreed to participate and cause ourselves unnecessary torment. Our body ages beyond our control because it's been programmed to live through these rules of that collective conditioning. So, to create the experience of the ageless body and timeless mind, we must discard the 10 assumptions about who we are and what the true nature of the mind and body is. These assumptions form the benchmark for our shared worldview. If it is necessary, write down these 10 things that we need to discard about who we are. We've been taught that suffering is necessary. It is part of reality. We are inevitable victims of sickness, aging, and death. In the old paradigm, where we all exist right now, time exists as an absolute. We are captives of that absolute of time. No one escapes the ravages of time. That is number two. Number three, we've been taught to believe that the body is composed of clumps of matter separated from one another in time and space. Number four, we've also been taught that as individuals, we are disconnected. We are self contained entities. But that's different from the new paradigm that I'm going to take you to from today. Number five, our nature is defined by the body, by the ego, by personality. We are wisps of memories, desires in packages of flesh and bones. We are not that. Number six, human awareness can be completely explained as the product of biochemistry. We'll see later. Number seven, materialism is primary, consciousness is secondary. That is, we are physical machines that have learned to think we are more than that. Number eight, mind and body are separate and independent from each other. That is not true. Number nine, our perception of the world is automatic and gives us an accurate picture of how things really are. It's an illusion. Number 10, there is an objective world independent of the observer, and our bodies are an aspect of this objective world. Hello. These assumptions reach far beyond aging to define the world of separation, of decay, and death. And we need today to move away from those assumptions and get a different set of views that we need to follow if we are to have ageless living and have our biological age younger than our chronological age. Time has been seen as a prison that no one can escape. And our bodies as biochemical machines that, like all machines, must run down. This position, however, overlooks human nature. We are defined by biology, by what we think and feel. We possess that nervous system that is aware of the phenomenon of aging, and our mental state influences what we are aware of. Each assumption of the old paradigm can be replaced with a more complete and expanded version of the truth. And these new assumptions are also just ideas created by the human mind, but they allow us much more freedom and much more power. They give us the ability to rewire the program of aging that now directs ourselves. Now, these 10 new assumptions are the following. Listen to them attentively. Number one, we aren't victims of aging, disease, and death that are the scenery, not the seer. Because we are spirit, we are that eternal being, and we are immune to change. Number two, each one of us has a reality lying beyond change. Deep inside of us, unknown to the five senses of what we see, what we hear, what we eat, what we taste, what we smell, and what we feel, those five senses is an innermost core of our being. It is a field of non-change that creates personality, ego, and body. And this being is our essential state. When we see ourselves as who we really are, timeless and changeless. Number three, time does not exist as an absolute, but only eternity. What we call linear time is a reflection of how we perceive change. If we would perceive the changeless, time would cease to exist as we know it, and we can learn to start metabolizing non-change, eternity, the absolute. And by doing that, we'll be ready to create the physiology of immortality in each and every cell of our body. Number 4, although each one of us seems separate and independent, we are connected to patterns of intelligence governing the cosmos and the entire universe. Our bodies are part of a universal body. Our minds are an aspect of a universal mind. And all this is stated by Chopra. Number 5, the mind and body are inseparably one. We cannot separate them. And the unity that is us separates into two streams of experience. We experience the subjective stream as thoughts, feelings, and desires, and we experience the objective stream as our body. At a deeper level, the two streams meet at a single creative source. It is from this source that we are meant to live, not in fear, not in separation, but in oneness and unity. Number 6, our bodies are composed of energy that is composed of information, an outcropping of infinite fields of energy, information of the universe, not solid matter. Number 7, the biochemistry of the body is a product of awareness. It's a product of beliefs, thoughts, and emotions that create the chemical reactions that uphold life in every cell of our body. An aging cell is the end product of awareness that has forgotten how to remain new. Number 8, impulses of intelligence create our body in new forms every second. What we are is the sum total of these impulses, and by changing their patterns, we will change what we've been thinking about chronological age when we look into the age of our organs, the age of our tissues, and the age of our cells, and do something to help our biological age look younger than chronological age. Number 9, perception seems automatic, but it is a learned phenomenon. The world we live in, the experience of our body, is dictated by how we learn to perceive. If we change our perception, if we change our mindset, we change the experience of our body, of our brain, and of the world. Number 10, the physical world, including our body, is a response of the observer who is us. And we create our bodies and the experience of the world as we want it to be. Are we ready for today? We can create an inner environment and invoke a reality of infinite rewarding possibilities. Mind and brain coherence shifts us from the head into the heart, soul, youthful radiance, ageless living. A balanced mind and body has the ability to heal itself from the infinite heart center. Now let's go through the table of contents of what we are here to listen to today. Number 1, or the first topic, will be tapping into the infinite heart for youthful ageless living. The second topic will be And we can go from prematurely aged to looking and feeling 20 or 10 years younger. We can tap into the infinite heart for youthful ageless appearance. Youthful ageless appearance is having the appearance, the freshness, and the vigor of youthful awakening the light in our hearts to be humans with awakened hearts for the thrival of humans. We use the word heart in different ways. There is the anatomical heart, there is the emotional heart, and there is the energy center, the heart chakra. So we are looking at that heart that is able to remain in youthfulness. When we go to our second topic for today, positive emotions, physiological youthing benefits. Did you know that positive emotions create physiological benefits inside our body? We can teach our body emotionally what youthful, ageless appearance is going to feel like before it can be made manifest. And we can change our internal state and our outward radiance by changing our thoughts and our emotions. Because everything that is happening in our body begins with our thoughts, and our thoughts affect our emotions about a situation, about an event, or about a person. And every emotion, every thought has a particular vibrating frequency that when it gets to our brain, the brain releases either cortisol from stress, or it releases those happiness hormones like dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins. And when these chemicals are released into our body, they either cause our cells to renew or they cause our cells to regenerate. So it's all about our emotions. What emotions do we prefer to keep holding in our heart, that youthful radiance chest, so that we can be able to renew ourselves and keep our biological age of our organs young? When we go to our third topic, we have seen that emotions are important for us to be able to keep young. Because every emotion will trigger a particular chemical to be released into our body. And top, that chemical will either renew our cells or cause them to die prematurely or age prematurely. When we go to our third topic, we are looking at circadian rhythms, the ageless rhythms of nature for coherence and ageless appearance. As you look at this slide, you can take a snapshot of it and you will realize that our body's rhythms are tuned to the rhythms of nature. And these rhythms are dictated by day and night. What we are meant to be doing every single hour of the day and every single hour of the night. And it is best to take caution of what is happening in our bodies right from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. when we wake up. Because in each hour, there is a particular organ within our bodies that is being detoxified, that is being renewed, that is being revitalized. So the circadian rhythms tune us into our ageless rhythms when we adhere to the rhythms of the day and the night. And these circadian rhythms have a biological activity that is happening every time of the day. For example, between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m., the spleen is converting food to energy. Between 11 and 1 p.m., the heart blood circulation is creating high energy, and it's time for us to have lunch in order to have that energy. When we look at what is happening at night, between 11 p.m. and 1, the gallbladder is releasing bile to detoxify our system. Between 1 and 3 a.m., the liver is being detoxified. Between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., the lungs are being rejuvenated and renewed. Between 5 and 7 a.m., it is the large intestines that are being rejuvenated. So every hour has a particular program that is taking place in our body when we follow our body's rhythms with the rhythms of nature, the rhythms of day and night. Let's go to topic 4. And our fourth topic talks about sleep's intelligence to keep the body ageless. And this was our topic, intelligence of sleep that keeps our body healthy. And today we are looking at how sleep for both longevity and ageless youthful appearance. Our brain depends on sleep. And the best time that our body is rewired and regenerated is between 10 and 10 a particular state of premature aging. Can we change our lifestyle and see that we get to bed by 10 so that we tap into that youthful, ageless vigor where the growth hormone is being produced at peak so that we can keep looking younger and keep our organs having a biological energy. Our fifth topic is about a deeper connection with nature's ageless beauty. Nature has retained that ageless vigor that we have lost as humans because of our ego. When we have a deeper connection with nature and visit nature from time to time, we can be able to move from chaos to coherence. And this is the power that will give us the change of our body to move from aging to ageless appearance. Through solitude in nature, we recall the ageless rhythm of nature, the moral law which our bodies and spirits are yet to echo. Nature connectedness could help with well being if we take time to get out into nature. We can slow down and be present in our bodies when we are connected with nature. And we can relax when we are near water bodies. And we can get to that quiet, still place when we get to watch the sunset and the sunset, the sunrise and the sunset every morning and evening for the 15 minutes of every morning and the last 15 minutes when the sun is going down. Some people like sitting under the night sky. Our sixth topic has to do with the ageless aging, the future of aging, living longer and better. We can become ageless and experience profound rejuvenation and peak energy, and we can enjoy a crystal clear brain, delicious rejuvenating sleep, strengthened immune system, transcend disease, mental incapacitation, not live in pain, and heal quickly from injuries in order to live a long, fulfilled life, not depreciated, improving the lifespan, our body metabolism, and our body chemistry in peak homeostasis. Our bodies living long years in good shape and well balanced hormonal system. And we can do the opposite of what we've been programmed and trained to do. Managing our nervous system, our immune system, our glucose levels, brain functioning, increasing the body's ability to eliminate toxins that accelerate aging, because detoxification is vital. And these are the things we need to do. Number one, eating a well balanced diet. Number two, getting daily exercise and healthy routines. Number three, establishing a good sleep routine. Number four, avoiding tobacco and excessive alcohol. Number five, actively reducing stress every day. And number six, developing good relationships and social interactions. Now, I'm going to share with you the 6 pillars of lifelong brain body health with a biological basis for slowing down and reversing the parameters of aging. And number one is stress management. Number two is restful quality sleep. Number three is mental stimulation, meditation, breathing, and dancing. We need to avoid 5G and electromagnetic force appliances and devices. When we are talking about stimulating the brain, we either use it or we lose it. And we can use it by learning something new, and this will prevent dementia. And it strengthens memory connection as we practice memorization and enjoying puzzles or brain teasers, keeping our brain and our mind active. And when we talk about dancing, our bodies were designed to move than sitting sedentary. Not moving around contributes to the aging process. Movement is the most anti-aging technique. And listening to music and dancing stimulates the brain and keeps our cells moving in order to get that renewal and that vitality that is meant to keep us in ageless aging. Number four, social connections. And the biological basis of social connections is when we socialize and we socially connect, we increase production of serotonin, that feel good hormone. And serotonin fights depression, it processes information, it prevents brain from aging, whereas isolation creates cortisol that ages the brain faster, getting us into early dementia. And when we look at other neurotransmitters like oxytocin, eye to eye makes positive emotions, and this is contagious. When we look eye to eye, when we are talking to another person, it stimulates that oxytocin that is also essential to communicate to our bodies and to our organs to activate that renewal and that vigor of a child. Number five, exercise, walking, yoga, qigong, swimming, tennis, and gardening. We need to feel our muscles moving. We need to feel our muscles talking to us. And this exercise, this moving, creates healthy energy vortices called mitochondria that are vital to give us energy for this rejuvenating, reactivating our body in order to get into ageless living. And this moving, this exercise improves the growth of new blood vessels in the brain and increases oxygen delivery and circulation and increases brain volume for us to stay young and youthful. Number 6, clean, healthy diet and hydration, taking in enough water. We need to avoid anything that is harmful, that is the genetically modified foods, and instead use detoxifying foods that are essential for longevity and eliminating toxins. And here I'm talking about those toxins that are held in the fatty tissues and our organs. What foods can we use? We can use selenium, we can use dandelion root, turmeric, ginger, cumin, Joyce cleansers, and food that supports gut microbiome, like yogurt. I'm sure we are beginning to pick up things that are going to help us to tune into ageless living as we advance in chronological years. Our last topic is heart, mind, and brain coherence. And it is our 7th topic, and it is on slide 23. What is this mind and brain coherence? It is a state of unity. It is a state of integration of the mind and body. When our brain works with our heart and body in union, nothing acts separately. And we experience a calm and balanced, energized, responsive state of conducive to everyday functioning and interaction. When we are talking about heart and mind coherence, we are looking at the brain waves such as alpha, beta, and theta. And when we are in brain coherence and heart coherence, the front of the brain is communicating to the hind part of the brain. The left hemisphere and the right hemisphere are also in flow, and what we think and what we feel are on the same page. Because most times when we are in stress, what we intend is distorted by the thoughts that come in that we are not safe and the emotions that come in of feeling insecure and then leading to restlessness. We have to be able to feel and think and speak things that are aligned and on the same page. Our intentions, our thoughts, our emotions, and what we say have to be on the same page. Because most times when I intend to feel safe, but then I retain the anxiety within my heart. And then I'm talking to the neighbor with whom I am communicating and telling them that this world, this present day is full of chaos. What are we going to do? My words are contradicting my intention, and that is not brain, but our feelings are telling us another. Have you ever felt like that? Yes, most times we feel like that. And there appears to be a tension between the heart and the brain. We can feel at peace in our heart and mind, and have a state of flow and a state of harmony. We can feel that tremendous unity, that peace, when our thoughts and emotions and intentions are unified. We can create this state of harmony with practice. How are we going to do this? Heart and brain coherence is when our heart and our brain are synchronized. Right now, I invite you to close your eyes, and it will help us to feel more, and it will help us to bring our awareness inward into that still place. So, step one, take that sacred pause, creating stillness, and be intentional. Simply pause what you are doing, put your hands in prayer position in order to get into that unifying field where your left and right hemispheres are in sync and where we are getting into alpha state. Step two, focus on your heart. Bringing your focus to your heart, the center of your chest. Our awareness is almost always in our head most of the time. Right now, let's simply focus on our heart. As we allow our awareness to drop down from our head to our heart. Step three, gently touch your heart with your right hand. And whenever we touch a part of our body, attention naturally flows there. Touch your heart and let your awareness and let all the energy flow to that heart. You can choose to rest your left hand on top of your right hand so that you can place both hands on your heart. And you can feel your hands there the whole time. Step four. Now let us breathe deeply into our heart. Breathe slightly deeper than normal into your heart. Taking a deep breath. Feel it circulating into your heart. Feel your breath moving in and around your heart and out of your heart as you breathe out. You can do this about 10 times and feel your body and your eco mind relaxing as we move into the youthful, ageless heart. Step five, feel a positive emotion. Focus on a particular positive emotion. Is it joy? Is it peace? Is it gratitude? Is it love? Is it abundance? And here are some emotions that can create heart-brain coherence. Love, compassion, joy, gratitude, appreciation, serenity. And you can visualize something that creates one or any of those emotions for you. For example, You can visualize how you are grateful for your home and feel that gratitude in your heart. How you are grateful for your partner and feel that gratitude in your heart. How you are grateful for the breath in your body and feel that in your heart. How you are grateful for the legs that enable you to move and feel that gratitude in your heart. How you are grateful for the immune systems that keeps you free of disease and feel that gratitude in your heart. Swelling with joy, with gratitude. And every time our emotion, the emotion we choose to hold in our heart is joyful and blissful, we are creating a brain chemical that is being sent into every part of our body to rewire our body into ageless living. Feel every part of your body dancing with ageless living. And when you're ready, slightly get back into where you are in the room that you are and gently open your eyes. And as we end this presentation today, we can choose and select to vibrate in the frequency of youthfulness, even as the human years are passing by. We can sustain the youthful vibration in our mind, body, and soul. Free to choose how we live in this ever youthing mind, body, and spirit. Radiance is connected to the energy field that utilizes light to move into higher states of physical radiance, youthing to restore physical radiance. And this is recognizing youthing that already resides within our heart. And we can bring this system into alignment to clear the density of our physical system that we've been in for centuries. All around us every day, we are faced with either positive or negative energy. From a stressful meeting to an annoying traffic jam, energy patterns create vibrational frequencies which infuse ourselves with either negative or positive energy to make us feel either stress, anxiety, irritability, and fear, or to help us feel joy and bliss. We can reduce chaotic energy in our bodies and heal our subconscious minds. And these positive frequencies help to counter negative energy and to bring our bodies back to peace and balance. These are the words I leave with you. We can live a longer, healthier life without pain, regardless of our age, free of age-related toxins or pain, with the vigor and vitality of a child, the heart of an athlete, a strong virus bacteria proof immunity, restore our memory, get deeper rejuvenative sleep, eliminate anxiety and emotional trauma, recharge energy reserves, reverse aging, heal our body inside out, become resistant to pain, suffering, and disease. Are we ready to change our mindset? Are we ready to tune into the timeless, ageless heart rather than be tricked by the thoughts we tell ourselves in our head that creates separation, duality, and contrasts in our mind by over identifying with the body that ages, that is getting diseased, and that dies? The choice is yours. I invite you and all of us together to see how we can change our lifestyles and get into the 6 pillars that I mentioned to you earlier so that we can have a chance of getting out of the old paradigm into the new paradigm. Age is just a number. We can grow gracefully, we can age gracefully, and we can have ageless living, stress-free mind and heart coherence. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. Have a very good day, and from today, start practicing living in ageless, youthful vigor of a child. Namaste. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Thank you.